Principals are really excited about having people in their classrooms who have certification in special education and general education. We have a program that offers students who have no educational background a program like that. People who come with an elementary certification already can actually just take our special education program and get a certificate in special education as well. And I think that's really important because what we teach students in our graduate program really helps to prepare them for the 21st century classroom. Because of inclusion and because the federal laws have put students with disabilities into the general education classroom, principals are looking for people who have the preparation necessary to handle both populations. So when you find that a student, when teachers come into the classroom with both certificates in special education and in general education, they are more marketable and more, I think, preferable. And our program prepares them in such a way that they are able to get an idea of a range of experiences that help to prepare them for working with people with disabilities, whether it be people with intellectual disabilities or students who may have emotional behavioral disorders. We even have classes on learning disabilities and intellectual disabilities. So we give a range of classes where people can learn about specific disabilities, and we think we prepare people holistically for working in classrooms or in agencies or in private institutions. Whatever their heart's desire is, I think we prepare them for a range of opportunities. The special education program at Hofstra University is extremely flexible for adult learners. Because it's a graduate program, we try to provide this program, we try to plan the classes so that students can take them at their convenience to the extent possible. Classes start at 4:30 and there's another class that starts at 6:30. So a busy person can take 2 classes in one night and be able to have 6 hours of credit. Or they could take 9 credits by taking 2 on one night and 1 on another night, and a night that fits their schedule. We even have some classes that are becoming online courses. Anybody who has searched around the island for programs in special education will find something totally different here at the Hofstra University Special Ed Department. We have classes that are wonderful and cutting edge because, you know, what we have done is that we've implemented into our coursework opportunities for students to learn about things as important as universal design for learning and culturally responsive teaching. We think that universal design for learning is something that has been mandated by the legislation, that all teachers should be using this in their classrooms. And yet we find that a lot of people on Long Island have never heard of it or are not implementing it in their classroom. We prepare students for that in the technology class that we offer here, and then we allow them to apply it in the capstone course in our program. Culturally responsive learning is something that is also embedded into our program. We have it in a course that's dealing with diverse families, how to work with families from diverse backgrounds, and then later in our program, in our capstone course, students get to apply this culturally responsive issues to the lesson plans they develop and to the teaching activities that they do. So we think those 2 things are our hallmark resources that we provide students. But in addition to that, we have a BCBA certificate, which is the Behavior Analysis Certificate, and we find people who are interested in that can also get advanced certification in that area as well. In addition to courses and really great faculty in our special ed department, the university has provided a lot of support services so that people who come to our campus can feel acclimated and feel that they're not doing this alone. We have a field placement office that helps people with placement into schools when it's time for them to observe or even to get their student teaching experience. We have the Office of Teacher Certification, which helps students to process their way through the certification process at the state level. We also have a career services network that allows students to submit resumes and get support and preparation for interviewing, and even prepares them for job fairs that are coming on campus or off campus.